Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Mark Causey here from Black Cat Comics in Rockin' Milpitas. Every Wednesday is New Comic Day, and I'd like to give you some great reasons to get down to your local comic shop and pick up something fun to read. It's a pretty small week this week, but as always there's lots of great books to talk about. Going to start with the Marvel guys because this is All New, All Different Avengers number 7. One of my favorite Marvel books running right now. Can't say enough about this. I mean, look at that excellent Alex Ross cover. Always saying any Alex Ross cover is worth what you pay for the book. This one's also written by Mark Waid, all-time legendary writer. One of my favorite guys. This is Uncanny Avengers versus All New, All Different Avengers. Got Deadpool in there. What more do you want? Great stuff. In more standoff news, New Avengers with former New Mutant Sunspot there on the cover. Cool stuff. And Infinity Entity, your weekly big Marvel event book. And Contest of Champions for some more hero versus hero action. There's Punisher 2099 there on the cover, taking on the Maestro. Probably a short fight, to be honest. Hyperion from Squadron Supreme gets his own series this week. Brand new #1. Cool cover there. Squadron Supreme is probably flying under your radar, but that's been a really cool book. Uncanny X-Men is returning to its greatness. Cool Sabretooth cover there. This is becoming your flagship X-Men title, as they say. And X-Men, Worst X-Men Ever rounds out your X stuff. Ultimates, back in the regular Marvel Universe. This is your Black Panther title. And All New Hawkeye from Jeff Lemire is one you might be waiting for. Unless you were waiting for Totally Awesome Hulk. This book picks up more and more steam every issue, so you might want to get in on this and see what all the hubbub's about. Angela, Queen of Hell, takes on Mighty Thor this week. Cool cover there. And speaking of Hell, Patsy Walker Hellcat, also out this week. This has been one of my favorites of the all new, all different Marvel stuff. Kind of quirky, kind of funny, but if you've been following the Jessica Jones stuff, getting into the second season of Daredevil, you know all about Patsy Walker. How about some bad guy books like Carnage or The Illuminati? Or how about some Star Wars books like Star Wars number 17? Some Luke and Han action there. You can read more about that one in our newsletter this week. Or Obi-Wan and Anakin for some more Star Wars team up. Because Obi-Wan Kenobi is the Jedi. Great stuff for Marvel this week. Big week for the DC guys. Big, like number 50 big. This is your double-sized Batman number 50. An excellent Capullo cover there. Batman Robin Eternal. It's your weekly Bat book. This one's just about over. Grayson and We Are Robin rounds out your Bat stuff for the week, unless you count Harley Quinn, one of the bigger books DC has these days. Speaking of giant number 50s, here's Wonder Woman number 50. All this New 52 stuff is going to be wrapping up, getting ready for another big DC launch. But the number 50s are rolling out. They're all kind of supersized, wrapping up current story arcs. Everybody loves those big anniversary issues. Lois and Clark number 6 is your Superman book of the week. This is a book I've been following very closely and been encouraging everybody to read. Might have something to do with all the DC relaunch stuff that's going to be happening. Teen Titans. Cyborg number 9 with this cool Shazam Captain Marvel cover. Almost looks John Byrne-esque there. Love me some Shazam. Deathstroke taking on the Red Hood, and Suicide Squad Most Wanted with Deadshot there on the cover. And Secret Six rounds out your DC Universe proper. Justice League 3001, your non-continuity yet still Justice League book of the week. And your Vertigo's Art Ops has a new story arc that starts this week. Always talking up anything from Mike Allred. And Jacked rounds out your Vertigo books. Been encouraging you guys to check out a lot of these new Vertigo books as they roll out. Something new, something different, something dark and creepy. And speaking of dark and creepy, Hellboy and the BPRD. Always talking up Mike Mignola, and the excellent stuff he does with BPRD and Lobster Johnson, Abe Sapien, Baltimore. Always encouraging you guys to have more Dark Horse books on your list, like Tomb Raider. Along with Mike Mignola, I'm always talking about what a great job Dark Horse does with their licensed stuff. Good week for those guys. Pretty small week for Image, but Stray Bullets from David Lapham is one of my all-time favorite books. Everybody knows I'm a pretty mainstream superhero guy. This book is sort of crime fiction, really dark, really twisted, but David Lapham's just a lot of fun, so I really enjoy this. They have a huge omnibus softcover for like 65 issues of this book. Well worth picking it up. And Circuit Breaker is your first issue, gotta have it, Image Book of the Week. And in other guys, The Mighty TMNT is my IDW Book of the Week. Bill and Ted Go to Hell is my Boom Studios Book of the Week. A lot of hell titles this week, what's up with that? Invader Zim is my Oni Book of the Week. I love a lot of these animation titles, almost always as good as the show, and this is definitely a good example of that. Bloodshot Annual is my Valiant title for the week because it's supersized and it's Bloodshot. But I also got to mention Exo Manowar, because this has been probably my favorite Valiant title from the beginning, going back even to original Valiant days. And it's a good week for kids' books. Guardians of the Galaxy has an all-ages title. Maybe you didn't know that. Super fun stuff. And Simpsons Illustrated, another supersized extra bonus issue this week. You know, I'm always talking to Bongo Comics and the great job they do with all their stuff. Simpsons, Futurama, Simpsons Illustrated, all the bevy of one-shots. Again, just as funny as the show, just like Invader Zim. Great stuff this week, so get down to your local comic shop, pick up something super awesome. I want to thank everybody that dropped by the booth at the Silicon Valley Comic Con. It was a great show. We had a lot of fun. I hope you had as much fun as we did. We're really looking forward to all events that will be rolling out. We got free comic book days right around the corner, San Diego Comic Con, lots of great stuff. So keep up with the events page on the website, keep up with the newsletter for all the fun and excitement that goes on in the world of comics. That's all we got for you for this week. Check us out at blackhatcomics.biz. Check out our Facebook page. Check out our cool YouTube channel. Or just get on down here to Rock and Milpitas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.